Good morning, everyone, and this is Julia Mendez-Ashe with Affirmity. I'm a principal business consultant, and I'm here to give you a little bit of information on an update. I first of all wanted to say I hope that you're doing well. I hope you're taking care of yourself and your loved ones, both physically and emotionally during these tough times. That's very important. You may or may not know that the scheduling letter has been finalized, has been approved for the Vietnam Era Veterans Readjustment Assistance Act, known as VEVRAA. And what that means is that the OFCCP can now start sending out those scheduling letters for focus reviews. So if you were to get one of those scheduling letters, I just want you to be prepared on one of the things that for sure they're going to be looking at. Or if you even get an establishment review letter, this is one of the things that they are for sure looking at. And that is to make sure that you are listing jobs with the employment service delivery system. There is a difference between listing jobs and posting jobs. A lot of times people get those two terminologies confused of what exactly that means. So I wanted to go over what those requirements look like. So first of all, if you are a veteran, I want to thank you for your service. So I am married to not only a veteran, but he's a disabled veteran. And so that means a lot to me. Thank you for your service to our country. You are protected by law, by the way, under VEVRAA, you and your loved ones. So that is something that the OFCCP also wanted to focus on, is that spouses of veterans and loved ones of veterans are also protected by law by association against discrimination under VEVRAA. So what is listing jobs with the state employment office? What does that mean? That means that you have to send information in a format acceptable for your state's employment service delivery system. And so what that means, I'm in Louisiana, for example, in New Orleans, and my state, the Louisiana Workforce Commission, does not accept if a company tried to send a long list of multiple job openings in a file for it to be uploaded. Our state is not equipped currently to take that. So that would not be acceptable in the state of Louisiana, even though it is acceptable in many other states. So they would be in violation if they tried to send job openings that way. So in Louisiana, you would have to speak with someone to find out what format is that accepted. Also, number two, you would have to notify the employment service delivery system, notify them that you are a federal contractor and you're requesting priority referral of veterans for your job openings. And so what that means is when you let them know that you are a federal contractor wanting this type of priority referral, the first 24 to 72 hours, depending on what state you're in, those jobs will only be referred to veterans and their spouses, depending on what type of veteran coverage they are. They're going to be the only ones that are notified of those job openings. And then after that period is ended, then the public can see those job openings. And then last one is that you have to give them your contact information. And it can't just be like a general number. It has to be a way that they can contact you directly if they have any questions about the job opening. So those are the requirements for listing. You can't just go and post the job opening with your state, going to the one-stop career center and post the job on the website. You've got to go through these steps, and you want to make sure that you're tracking that has been listed, because the OFCCP will absolutely check with the state to make sure that those have been listed before they even contact you to let you know that you are going to be audited. So if you're using a third-party vendor, many of our clients do, for example, many companies do that. Make sure that they're aware that you are a federal contractor and that you're requiring them or requesting of them that they list your jobs to meet these requirements, and make sure that you audit them periodically to make sure that they're keeping track of those records and have evidence that they're doing that. Now, there are some exceptions when you do not have to list through the state, and that is when the position is a temporary position lasting 3 or fewer days, or when you're filling the position within your organization. So if you're promoting someone or transferring someone, or if the position is for a certain management level position. So the regulations do tell you what those salary thresholds are where you do not have to post those positions. So hopefully that's some information that will be helpful to you in preparing for an audit. But even if you don't get an audit notice, these are some things that you should be doing, again, to be able to increase the likelihood that you are attracting qualified veterans to apply for positions in your organization. So regardless of whether or not that is a regulation to do that, it is the right thing to do to help our veterans be employed by organizations out there. Thank you for listening. I hope you have a great day.